Well, the African National Congress says it's dismayed to hear that National Executive Committee member Derek Hanekom met with the EFF members over the ousting of former President Jacob Zuma. Hanekom has confessed to having met with an EFF official in order to let them know that he and some other ANC MPs would support the EFF's vote of no confidence against Zuma in February last year. The party says Hanekom had repeatedly expressed the view that the ANC was coming in for bad publicity because of the increasing accusations against Zuma, and had joined with others to pressure the speaker to give in to the demands by the EFF for a secret ballot. A statement issued by Secretary General Ace Magashule claimed that the ANC was working to unite members, and Hanekom was now viewed as driving a wedge between members on a mission to divide. Well, here's EFF leader Julius Malema speaking about Hanekom's alleged involvement in the Zuma ousting.
When we're going to remove Zuma, we're working with Solimapai. Today we are useless. Today you call us names. We were working with Derek Hanekom. Derek Hanekom is the one who gave us a list of ANC MPs who are going to vote with us against Zuma in the motion of no confidence. Derek Hanekom, Nereplota Zuma, Lisolima Paila. Today he says all types of things. Derek Hanekom says we are fascist and calls us names. Why did he work with fascism to remove Zuma in Parliament? Derek Hanekom was preparing the exit of the ANC. Barhabaka loser. I hope SG still have those conversations with Derek Hanekom. We've got them where Derek says to us, if these people win, we're going to form a party.
Julius Malema speaking on the Hanekom matter there. Meanwhile, Hanekom has denied handing over a list to the EFF, naming MPs willing to vote against former President Jacob Zuma. But Hanekom has admitted that he did meet with an EFF member while Zuma was still in office, and this took place during a time when attempts had failed to remove Zuma from power.
Had, as many other people had, meetings with one member of the EFF at the time. But you know, when you're in Parliament, you're talking to each other all the time. But I sat down and had coffee with one prominent member of the EFF, on his request, I might add. And we were discussing how we deal with a particularly difficult time in South Africa's history. And there's no ways that I would refuse a discussion of that nature. Of course, parties were discussing, how to deal with the challenge across the board. 2017 was a year in which we saw mass action against some of the things plaguing our country. Our country was in a crisis, facing a crisis. And of course, we know it centered around our then president. The ANC itself, at the NEC, we discussed it a couple of times, which is well known. This is sort of a matter of public knowledge. And we requested that he step down from his office. We did not succeed in 2017, but at the first NEC meeting in 2018, it was actually the ANC that instructed President Jacob Zuma to resign from office, which was the right thing to do. But in the course of 2017, of course, the matter was in Parliament, and we had to discuss how we best handle the matter. And, it's a little bit, I must tell you, I think it's a bit of much ado about nothing. Parliamentarians speak to each other, so don't really understand what all the fuss is about.